My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. So this is Contradiction, a full motion video game which I really enjoy. So he said he wanted to interview Simon first, but let's have a look. Where's the map? Well, this is the evidence we have. So we have Kate's, a photo of Kate, and her driving license. Oh, there's nothing to try there. Alright, let's have a look in the pub. No one's home, okay. Alright, okay, there's Simon. So we'll go to... Where is... How do I get to Simon's house? Right, to Eden Lodge. Oh, those are some nice shoes you have there, Jenks.
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ooh, seems suspicious, looking to make sure there's no one else around. What's he up to?
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through. Is it okay in here?
Oh, this will be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Your first interview. First, pick an item you want to ask about and then click Ask to see what Jenks asks about it. When you have heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said in the box. He said blah 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 blah. Clicking an item already Clicking any item you've already asked about shows the summary of the replies beneath. Now, click any to add it to the contradiction box on the right. You can add 2 replies at the same time. Alright. Now you can start looking for contradictions. Find 2 contradictory replies and then add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee. Alright, let's ask him about Kate Vine's death.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Let's see what we found. Last saw Kate at Friday. Only knew Kate for 3 months. Didn't socialise with Kate outside of Atlas. Kate often was drunk. Okay, let's ask about this driver's license.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. Never seen it.
That seems suspicious. Doesn't know anything about a license. Didn't socialize with Kate after being drunk. I don't think there is any contradictions here. Doesn't know anything about the license. Doesn't seem like it. Let's visit Emma.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's ask about Kate's death.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Let's see. Doesn't look like there's any contradictions there. Let's ask about this driver's license.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Doesn't seem very useful. Kate was argumentative at college. Didn't see Kate very often. Those seem to be correct. I don't know. I don't see any contradictions here. Kate seemed her usual self. Didn't see Kate very often. No, I guess not. Didn't see very... I guess these aren't really contradictions. No, I don't think there's anything
that's all for
here.
the moment. Thank you.
Go back to Simon for a second. I knew Kate for about 3 months. Didn't socialise. Kate... Wait, Kate often seemed drunk... Oh no, that doesn't really seem like it'd be a contradiction at all.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Okay, I guess I need to find more information.
Best to knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Alrighty. Wait a second. Go back in there. What is this magnifying glass? A bike.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like... homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Ooh, a screwdriver. That's a freebie. Alright, so I have to keep my eye open for... We have... Okay, so you can use items. Oh, so you can... Alright. Alright, let's get back to ask about
A few more
the
questions,
bicycle.
if you don't mind.
Ooh, there's a lot more information now. Alright, now we can find a contradiction, maybe. Unlock bicycle.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
I'm sure we can trust people in this town. Isn't worth asking him about. Homebrew.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Okay,
Let's visit
that's it
Simon.
for now. Thank you.
Oh, I like that notebook.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers. Except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Oh, so it seems like we have more information now.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
And do we have any contradictions? I don't think so. Sun homebrew.
Thank
Alright.
you. Probably be back later.
So I guess we have to explore the town and have a look around. Let's return to Woods Lane. Continue to the woods. Let's have a look. Oh, let's go check out the body. Let's have a look at the map though. I want to... Oops, not that one. So we're about here. Go to the right. Nothing. Continue into the woods. Ooh, a jetty. Let's go there. Ooh, hang on a sec. What do we have here?
It's like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Can we use a screwdriver? Screwdriver. There it is.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Looks like something Littlefinger would wear. And who are these mysterious people on the other side of the map? Maybe we can go find them. Oh, okay, so go right into the woods, go left to the woods entrance, this way. Nothing. Head towards Atlas.
Have to come back later, I think.
Can we use the screwdriver to break this open? Probably unlikely, but it's worth giving a shot. Nope. Okay. Let's look at the map. Okay, so we came back down here. Oh, let's go to the very beginning of the town and have a look at everything. Just, take stock of the entire environment. Call the chief? What's this? Doesn't seem like he's home. I guess it is after 5. He's probably gone home on Friday. Gotta hit the pub. Get himself some Yorkshire pudding or something. Okay. Go left. Oops, wrong way, sorry. Go Can we be hide in Brandon House? Nothing. Go back to the center of town. Go behind the center of town. Rebecca's pub. Go ahead to the pub. That's locked, wasn't it, though? Alright. Ooh, what do we have here?
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
That should be coming useful. Improve your life. Friday at 8 PM.
Isn't that interesting?
So I guess we have to wait 3 hours to come back. Oh, wait a minute. Can we use the key to get to Atlas? I think I have... Okay. Alright, let's use the map to go to Atlas. Oh, I can't, I guess. Outside Rosenberg House. Well, I think I've been everywhere, so I guess there must be a contradiction with... Simon and Emma. Or maybe I can ask them about... No, wait, the pendant, sorry. I have to ask them about the pendant. Now, this game is it's pretty interesting so far. It's quite
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Broken pendant.
Recognise this at all?
It does remind me of something. I don't know. I've seen it somewhere, but no, I don't know.
Don't know. Alright. Let's visit
Thank
Emma.
you. Probably be back later. Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
It reminds me a lot of the Bioshock necklace from Bioshock Infinite. Freedom necklace. Broken pendant. Kate bought lots of new jewelry. She gave it to Kate. Kate didn't seem to use herself argumentative at college. Drinking, didn't see Kate very often. But she gave it to Kate. She gave it to Kate. Didn't see Kate very often. Why would you be giving her a gift? I guess not. What is the answer? Kate bought lots of new jewelry. Didn't see Kate very often. How would she know that if she's not seeing him all the time? Alright, well, I've got so much information, there must be a contradiction
all for the
here.
moment. Thank
I'll
you.
go talk to Simon for a second, just to check what he knows about the necklace.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Kate wore the necklace at college. Didn't socialize with Kate outside of Atlas. What? What? That's definitely a contradiction. Thinks Emma had a similar necklace. Didn't so... Wait a minute. Has only known Kate for 3 months. Kate wore the necklace at college. Gotcha, son boy. Aha.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No. No, not at all.
Ooh, 6 p.m. Great.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
There's the bell.
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Let's have a look what she knows. Kate Vine's death.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
20 pounds for a broken glass. Doesn't seem quite right, does it, dears?
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
So she's not checking people's ID at the bar. Does she know about Simon's homebrew?
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Freedom necklace.
Do you recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
But Kate was wearing one, wasn't she? That doesn't seem... Kate was wearing the necklace. Hasn't seen one wearing one recently. I guess she could have forgotten that, though. The necklace... Students wear the necklace. Hasn't seen one recently. Kate was very drunk. Didn't see who Kate was with. Okay, didn't know Kate very well.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let's leave the... Oops, I wanted to go to the restaurant. Alright, get back in the pub. Let's go left to the restaurant to see what we can see. It's a very empty restaurant slash bar. Very nice though. Very upmarket decor. Go inside the pub. I mean, behind the pub.
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Ah, this must be the breakage. Ooh, a padlock. Let's use that silver key. Ooh, Atlas things. What do we have
whose
here?
mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's? Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
I guess we need to find a torch or something. Looks like they're drinking Carlsberg too. Not bad. Alright, let's go back into the pub and ask about that breakage. Seems very strange that the pub owner would not know about a broken window.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Let's ask her about that, of course.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student?
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Interesting.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
Kate and Emma?
And when was this?
Maybe?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
Let's see. Doesn't know who broke the window. Let's see, but that is contradicted with the $20 for a breakage. Yes! Aha!
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. Could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with?
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
Gotta be Emma.
Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Why would she lie about that, Miss Jenks? Mystery gets deeper. Yes, it does. Who is Ryan? I mean, Ryan is the son of the Atlas owner, isn't he? Guess if it's red, we can't use it anymore. Can't seem to scroll down though. Don't think there's any more contradictions here. Kate was very drunk. Didn't see who Kate was with. She's... Yeah,
Thank
I guess...
you. Probably be back later.
Guess I have to go talk to Emma, don't I? Really nice shoes, actually.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Kate's argument.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
That doesn't seem true.
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Let's see, broken pub window.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
To see parents at... It seems like... I kind of know that something's wrong here, but I can't quite figure... She said she went home and doesn't know quite... Went to pub after college. Knows Rebecca quite went to the pub. Went home to see her parents Thursday night. Hasn't seen the mask before. Knows about the broken pub window. Are you sure, love? I think you're telling me a fib there. I guess not. I guess I can ask Simon as well. I need something that proves that she was in the pub on Fridays. I'm almost certain that it was her and Kate who were having a bit of a...
That's it for the time being.
tiff.
Thank you.
Same Friday.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Had a bit of a eye glance there. Didn't trust.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really? How?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
Great. Something else to ask people about.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Let's see, though. Oh, they haven't asked them about the pub window.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Wait a minute, but didn't he say that he likes to go drinking? Pretty sure. There's so much information. I guess he makes his own homebrew. Something with Emma. Something with Emma.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Emma is a very slippery snake, but I can't quite figure out why yet.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Went to pub after college. Window. Knows about the pub. Visited the pub Monday night with a friend. But that doesn't really contradict the Thursday night thing, does it? Guess not. Oh, hasn't asked her about Simon's homebrew.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
doesn't like beer, but she went to the pub. I guess you can get wine at the pub. But it seems a little bit... I still think that it doesn't seem her usual self, doesn't seem Kate very often, it seems like a contradiction. I guess it's not though. Ah, what am I missing? Seems so... something is so obvious, but what is it? Wait. Last saw her in the library on Thursday, and then she went to, Thursday night. Is that a contradiction? No, I guess not. Don't know. It's quite tricky. Because it's an unwanted gift. No guys, what do you think? This is pretty tricky. Something about Kate... I mean, Emma seems very off though. That's not a contradiction, I guess. That could be the time. I've been to a similar course before. You know?
That's all for the moment.
All
Thank
right,
you.
I think maybe there's something I'm missing out there. Maybe I can go to Atlas now. Check the time. Perhaps. Have a look at Atlas. Ah, good. It's open now. Into the atrium.
Ryan was interviewed in the lounge, according to the report. That must be his office.
Okay. Nothing? So I can access Atlas now, but there seems to be nothing useful. There's no bathroom, a telephone, leave Atlas, alright. I guess I'll walk through the town and look for things, but I'm pretty sure that Emma is up to something silly. I can't quite figure it out just yet. Oh, what is it? What is it? So let's walk through the woods, have a look, see. Left of the clearing. Nothing. Junction, head to the jetty. These people are still over there. I wonder what they're up to. I don't quite trust them at all. Ooh, what do we have here? Ooh, what's he up to with this little box?
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's alright, you can carry on if you want to. I'm just going. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
A bit dark.
A bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
Farmhouse!
And what's your name?
Well, I never. This Jenks has the best facial expressions, I swear. It's very interesting.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.